Okay, here's your intuitive message for today. We're doing it without the cards, but I was in the middle of putting up my groceries I was literally a slug on the goddamn couch for 20 minutes and it was time because I didn't want my yogurt to go bad. But even in that, I was like, I gotta sit down and record this because there's about 2 or 3 minutes of yapping I gotta share for a specific group of people, and that is that at this time you actually need to move like a fucking snake. You need to move like a pantheress, a cougar, whatever the like big black lion cat is. I think that's panther. You gotta be in the shadows because you're about to have an almost an eruption. It's giving like adjacent to orgasm. I have to look away while I say that so I don't get flagged. But like, it's a flourish. It's a large scale flourish. And the word I just said is probably like the best word to describe it, but it doesn't have to necessarily be in sensual. Um, a lot of people are starting to realize who you really are, and I am so serious. Like, get really specific on protection work, get really specific on just like physical protection. Like, I don't want you to be scared, but I want you to be prepared. I want you to be a little bit more aware of the situations you're putting in because, like, you're always divinely protected. You're here on earth and you're not going to have your time cut short for any reason. Like, the gods they're not going to let that happen because you have something important to share. But you really need to be careful because there are a lot of people that don't like you for being in your truth. There's something about you as an agitator, as almost like a jester, like truth speaker mixture. You are the death. You are the tower card. You are so many things. You cause ego deaths in people, or like being in your truth and shining and holding authenticity, even if it's not necessarily always nice. Triggers the fuck out of people, okay? Because you make them realize that they're actually pieces of shit. So don't put yourself in situations that you don't need to be. Don't linger where you don't belong. That's what I'm getting, okay? Like, you're gonna be safe and you're fine. But keep the circle tight knit as things start to unfold for you and tell no secret to no one. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're tight with your family like that. Tell no secret to no one. Keep it between you and God for just a little bit. Okay? Because you know what's happening. And other people are starting to realize it, because it's a radiance that's coming from you. Like, it's undeniable. You are becoming undeniable. Okay? So you need to start setting protection and boundaries and moving in a way like guardrails. Okay? The other thing I want to say is there's some part of me that is like, you have to be a little bit more bold. I know I just said to be secretive, but like, you can still be bold and courageous in like evolution through way of action that inspires change in you. But specifically, like, evolution requires a sort of energy, and it requires old pillars and old egos and old ways to be taken down. And how do you take down old ways and old egos and old pillars? Well, you have to use courage to move through the fear and the discomfort to be able to disintegrate these old ways. Because when you go through something, you do something courageous, let's say you're really scared and sometimes socially awkward with giving people compliments of the gender that you're interested in or otherwise, and using that courage, that energy, what it does is it illuminates the fear in a way, and then it shows your nervous system that you're safe to be authentic. Safe to be authentic one more time. You show yourself, you create self-reliance and self-confidence in physical reality. There is no stronger energy. Thought, thinking, visualizing is very powerful, but action is the most powerful manifestation tool because that's almost basically embodiment. You're skipping all of the steps. You're showing the universe now, ready now. I'll do it now, even if I don't have everything that I think I need. So move very specifically. Just be, I would say, like a little bit ease back. Just a little bit like this, and just watch. I'm it's still like this, then 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 this, and this, and then rapturous feeling energy, like keep moving that way, but just be more aware of surroundings, who you're speaking to, super intentional, okay? Your time is coming, but you have to be ready in all the ways. So just be very safe. The last thing I will say is there is this very specific energy trap, and nothing is hard and fast with me. Everything is a middle through line. I'm a fucking Libra. Nothing is black and white, okay? So when I say this, understand that there is caveats and it's specific to you. Take what resonates. Some people want to trap you in you holding their pain. So today there was a guy on the side of the road, a very clearly like actually homeless, not LARPing, cosplaying as homeless and trying to get free money, because that's also a thing where I live. And I accidentally gave him like ground beef, thinking that he might have like a way to cook it. And it was okay in this instance because he is the kind of person who doesn't have enough attention, and he doesn't have somebody to absorb and hold the pain that he is going through. And he said through to me, when I gave him the raw ground beef, he was like, I have no home to cook this in. He said that very specifically, you know what I mean? Like he projected that onto me. He projected onto me like more than just saying, I don't have a way to cook this, I don't have a stove. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave me that I don't have a house, because in his mind that's the pain that he's going through, and that's very valid. And I was completely okay with absorbing that from him. I gave him some other like non-perishable food that he could eat right away. But the point is that in the context of people that are not homeless and deserve our attention and deserve our listening and our absorbing, there are people that want to see how much they can get from you for free. Bitch, nothing is free in this life. And I'm not talking about money always. 20% of the time, maybe 15% of the time, I'm talking about money. There are more things that are valuable and related to abundance that aren't money, okay? Don't let people steal your precious time. A thing that I'm thinking about a lot right now is like, I'm still youthful and beautiful and radiant, and I know I'm going to be one of those people that age like fine wine, but like there is still something invaluable about being in your 20s. Do not let these people have a second of your fucking time if they're not worth it. If they don't believe that they're worthy and hold you to the same worthiness, that's the kind of worthy I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if they're valuable or not. I'm talking about if they have the good intentions, if they have the right intentions. Anyways, that's all I have to say today.